listeners, Crystal here. I wanted to give you a heads up for the format of this week's episode because we're trying something a little bit different. Instead of getting together for a conversation, the four of us decided that we were going to keep audio diaries for the week and let you in on a day in the life of Jonathan, Zoe, Marc, and Crystal. So all of us did it a little bit differently. Some of us decided to sort of do an audio testimonial sort of format. I decided to bring you along for the ride, and you'll hear little snippets of music class in action, but we hope that you enjoy it. Stay tuned after the break because the four of us did do Spiccato and Round of the Week, just like you're used to hearing. So this is our little time capsule for spring 2020. We hope you enjoy the Chaotic Harmony Day in the Life.
Welcome to Chaotic Harmony. My name is John.
This is Crystal.
I'm Marc.
I'm Zoe. We talk about the joys and the challenges of teaching music in the elementary school classroom. We share inspiration, we share struggles, we brainstorm solutions. We would love to have you join us.
Hey there, it's John. This next 5 minutes will be several set of snippets from different days of the past week. Most of them are taken before school starts, but it's just a preview or a sneak peek in what goes on in my life in a classroom, or rather how I set up and some of the emotional responses I have after teaching a slew of lessons. So it's honest, just put it that way. I'll check in with you in a bit. Right now it is 6:45 more or less, 47 if you want to be technical, but been at school since 6 o'clock. Try to get here 2 hours before school starts, just so I can have, I don't know, it's helpful to be in the classroom early, just so I don't have to be in a rush mode. John Seligman in a rush mode is not a fun thing. My kids know that. Right now, though, I'm setting up these percussion instruments. We're having our variety show tomorrow, which is kind of like our talent show, but I guess the term talent show is awkward. I don't know. It's been part of our school's community for a while. But I'm helping these kids out. They're learning this percussion piece. Last year we did buckets, so they call themselves the Bucketeers. Because there are 3 of them. Now, where D'Artagnan is, no one knows, but maybe one day. But now they've evolved, because now they're 5th graders, so we're calling them the Bongoteers. Their parents are staff members at my school site, so they asked me to help them out with this. But yeah, so it means one less hour of prep, and I'm like, time this month is dire straight, because we got our variety show tomorrow. Woo! We got our collaborative concert in 2 weeks. 2 weeks of poop on a podcast. There's a lot. We're also working towards advocacy. So like, time is short, time's good. Well, not time, actually. No, teaching is good. It's good to be. It's good working with these kids. It's just a lot. Right now it is 7:41. It's Tuesday, March 10th. Yeah, March. I'm sending a lot of emails regarding big events that are happening, and it's 7:41, meaning that there's 20 minutes until I see students, and I am not prepared for today because all I've been doing right now is sending emails, and I'm exhausted. It's 2 days after daylights, and so I've been getting out of bed later than usual, which is like, still, I get to school at 6:30. That's an hour and a half of prep, and yet it's still not enough time because of these emails. Organizing things is not easy. Regardless. So right now it is March the 10th, 11:21. About to enter my lunch break in just a bit. It's been a rough day. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious that the more sleep you get, the better your ability to teach is. That was definitely established after this day today. Running on very low sleep, high stress, and teaching has kind of come to the unfortunate. There's just so much to do. March has been unkind, and it's only March the 10th. Whew. But yeah. we'll make do. We'll make do with what we got. And then some days, despite all of the frustration, you have a lovely kindergarten class that just makes the day. 1:01 p.m., March 10th.
Good morning. I'm getting packed up to leave my house. This is Zoe. Today, what I am packing with me, 2 bags, of course, because one is never enough. And I have some sheet music, my trucker hat, because I'm planning on teaching some folk dancing outside today. My running shoes. I'm hoping to go for a little walk after school. All right, so I made it to the elevator in my apartment building, and the little tag on my tee, my Kava tee, said, "Walk beautifully, talk beautifully, live beautifully." And it reminded me of Doug Goodkin's book, Teach Like It's Music, and it made me really happy. And yes, just wanted to share that. I'm on my way driving to school. So my ritual that I like to do on my way to work, my apartment, which is right by Balboa Park in San Diego, to my school in Northwest Chula Vista. It's about a 15-minute drive. I like to do like a vocal warm-up, just vowels like ah, like we're gonna sing, zing, 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 zing a baba, zing a baba, zing a baba, zing a baba, zing, zing, zing. It helps me feel a little bit more grounded. If I don't do my vocal warm-ups, I mean, obviously my voice isn't as prepared to sing as it is when I do the warm-ups, but also mentally, my tendency while I'm driving, if I'm not focused on breathing or the vocalizing, I start going through my day. That can actually it starts stressing me out. Okay, so I found a song that does not have a huge range that I can sing with my 5th graders, Funga Lafia. I'm going with the Dead Goodkin arrangement. I love the message, and it's something that I actually sang when I was in elementary school. And I'm really excited. We'll still be moving. It's got a great little 2-step that goes along with it. So I'm excited to be up and moving, and then hopefully we can add in some body percussion today. Oh, and now it's time for me to go DJ. I do music in the morning after the first bell. All right, it is lunch. I made it. We did Alabama Gal with 4th grade. We did 2 long waist sets with 6 pairs on each side, and it was awesome. We have small classes, so it was just, we could actually do it inside. I didn't have to get out my trucker hat. And then I saw my first 5th grade class, and we started introducing Funga Lafia, and not without conflict, because we have 2 classes that combine, and so personalities often clash in that one. But I was really pleased with the level of participation and singing, so that was really fun for me, and it feels good to say that. It is the end of the day, and it is 6:21. I will count today as a win. Not that that teaching is a game, but sometimes it feels like I am just fighting to keep my head above water and maintain some sense of self. I met a new parent of our school, and she was such a powerful speaker. When I spoke with her after the meeting as an advocate for the arts, I almost started crying. It was so beautiful. She was the mom of a special needs 2nd grader and a kindergartner, and she just was telling me how important music is in their families' lives and in her special needs daughter's development. Sometimes I think, I had asked myself this week, why am I teaching general music? Like, what difference is it making to see, 600 students once a week for 45 minutes, sometimes less? I was starting to feel so down. And to meet someone, and yeah, it was really wonderful.
Well, hello. This is Mark, and the next couple days I'm going to be talking a little bit about what I do in my music classroom. So today's Monday, and I have 3rd grade, 6th grade, kindergarten, and then I will see 5th grade, and also we have our musical rehearsal because we're doing the Disney's Lion King Jr. So we have started that, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to the day. I'm starting a program with 3rd grade called Beat the Odds, and it should be a lot of fun. It's a social emotional program that uses drumming to just kind of deal with social emotional needs. So we're starting that today. With 6th grade, we're looking at melody, and with kindergarten, we are looking to survive. We're talking about steady beat with them. I just have a class that we need to do seating chart, so we're going to do that today, and then kind of do steady beat with the game. So yeah, I'll jump back on here and talk a little bit more about my day. Just finished with 3rd grade, and I have a second before 6th grade gets in here, and we had a ton of fun doing Beat the Odds. So like I said, I believe I said it was earlier, it's a social emotional program, and it just kind of uses drumming as an aspect to just help kids let go and help kids just process their emotions through drumming. So it's a lot of fun. Both my classes did really well, and so yeah, it was really great. Now heading off to pick up 6th grade. Just finished with my first class of 6th grade. They're at recess, and it went okay. We didn't get as far into the lesson as I had hoped. We were kind of looking at music from India and talking about melodic ostinatos over the last couple of weeks. We've been just kind of looking at the musical alphabet and how music moves, and so it moves by skips, steps, and whatnot. So we've been looking at that and using the xylophones to kind of help with that. So we created an ostinato last week, and then this week the goal was to make a melodic ostinato, but we quite didn't get it with our first class, so we're going to see about our second class. Just started my lunch, and second class got it, which was great. They did a really good job. We were able to record a video, so I posted it to my Twitter. So Mr. Keehmer on Twitter, if you want to check out what they did. So it's a super simple melodic ostinato. It goes along with the song that's from India. It's in the program Quaver. So I use Quaver in my classroom pretty frequently. We are piloting it here in the district, and I was one of the schools selected to pilot it, and I love it. So yeah, it's great. It has all the stuff that you need, and so Quaver was a ton of fun. Now just going to kind of prep for kindergarten. So I'm at the end of my day, right before musical rehearsal starts, and that last part was just kind of a whirlwind. So kindergarten came in. I was able to get a new seating chart. Kids were able to focus a little bit more. That was been kind of a struggle, is we have some kids who they're high needs and need a lot of attention. And when you have a class of 20-something kinders, and you have 6 or 7 probably, who just need a lot, you're pulled in a lot of directions. But we were able to play bounce high, bounce low. So again, I used Quaver, and I had a recording playing. And so the thing I like about that is the recording is a good quality recording. I don't have the best singing voice. At least I don't feel comfortable with the best singing voice. But yeah, so I have a musical rehearsal in just a few moments. The cast is really excited. We're finishing our opening scene and then kind of looking at scenes 2 and 3 today. So it'll be a lot of fun. Just finished the musical, And the kids sound so great. Oh my gosh, they're blowing me away. They put in a lot of hard work. The cast who has speaking roles, they've put in a lot of hard work. So we're learning some Zulu, which is fun, and it's cool, and it's humbling for me to be able to have to teach another language that I myself am not familiar with. So I have to do a lot of studying, but the kids are doing a great job. That was my Monday. Long day. It started at 8 o'clock and just finished. It's about 4:15 now. But a great day. I was told that I was allowed to limit to 5 minutes, so I'll just end it with my Monday. Tuesday, I'm teaching our SDC, our first and second graders, and I have band, so that's my typical Tuesdays. Today was just a really great day, so I'm happy with it. It was a great way to start my week, and I look forward to a rest of a fun week. All right, this is Mark. Hope you all have a great week.
Right, it is time to go over here. It is a Tuesday morning, and it's a real heck of a week. It started out with the time change, and it continues with a full moon and Friday the 13th. And on top of that, we got rain in the forecast for the next 2 weeks, which if you don't live in San Diego is probably not that big a deal to you, but we are not built for rain. Our schools have only outdoor spaces for recreation and eating, so there's no cafeteria space and there's no indoor play space. So when it rains, the kids just have nowhere to go, and it gets real crazy real quick. And on top of that, the kids have to line up in my dinky little auditorium space. They can really only fit like one class in it at a time. So, and I have a concert at 8 a.m. this morning. So we got all like 4 grade levels for upper grade lined up in there, and I got to kick them out as fast as I can, take attendance, and then set up for the 3rd grade concert, and all the parents are lined up in the halls of the school. And it's supposed to rain all day. So, here we go, all the deep breaths. I sang gospel the entire way to school to kind of pump myself up for this day. So, here we go. No fire can burn me, and no battle can turn me, and no mountain can stop. One more time, reach up high, take a bow. Bravo. Families, thank you so much for coming. These guys are such a joy. They worked so hard on that hi-hat piece, as you can see. So not only have we had fun learning how to be good musicians and play really complicated pieces of music together, we're learning how to use our singing voices, and they're learning how to write their own music. So we have been working in science on the parts of an insect, and they wrote songs about their insects. So I'm going to lay these out, and if you would like to find it with your child and they can show off the music that they wrote, you can do that too. But I'm wondering, is it okay if we do one more encore presentation of Hi-Ya for you? Because I think they could do it even better, don't you? I think so. Let's try Hi-Ya one more time. Have a seat. Can you guys say hi? Hi! No, come on. Hi! Hi! There you go. You should see how they do it in the music room. Let's do it just like we're in music class, all right? All right, Emma, we're ready for you, kiddo. Let's do this. Yay! Oh, the concert went really well, and so far today has gone really well, and I'm so grateful. The parents were so proud, the kids were so proud, and they had every reason to be. They presented where the wild things are, so the kids were monsters, and we divided up Hi-Ya into all of the most basic instrumental parts, and every sound had a different dance move that the kids choreographed. So that's what you couldn't see, and that's why the arrangement was a little bit different for Hi-Ya than what's in the volumes, because the kids rearranged it to be the monster dance, the wild rumpus. So I'm proud. And all that gospel singing, I think, did its job, because we seem to have manifested clear enough weather that they allowed the kids to play at recess. I love how, even though it's sprinkling, everybody's like, get outside, kids, because rainy day schedule is the worst. So 4th grade's coming in now. I'm going to start strings, and I'm going to pop back in one more time to show you 4th grade's favorite attention getter in strings. It's really silly. I keep a Gark line in my pocket just for it, so if somebody wants to steal it. All right, friends, hang in there. You can make it to spring break. This is Crystal signing out. Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Feet flat on the floor, back straight and tall away from the back of your chair. Instruments up. I want to take a quick break and thank my husband Bryan, who's been working behind the scenes producing these episodes every week on all of the platforms and on time. But you need to know that he is first a financial planner for Mission Trails Financial. Mission Trails Financial is a partner that seeks to guide clients in the journey to financial success. They believe that people need a financial advisor that aims to provide strategies for success. Mission Trails Financial helps people navigate investments, tax planning, and insurance. Imagine working with an advisor who isn't tied to specific brands. Mission Trails Financial has a fiduciary responsibility to act in the best interests of their clients by providing independent, objective advice. Their mission is to help clients accomplish their financial goals. As Joe Vitale once said, a goal should scare you a little and excite you a lot. Do yourself a favor and set up a time to chat with Mission Trails Financial. Visit www.missiontrailsfinancial.com or call 619-419-0238 to schedule a call. If you're in the area, they'd love to have you come by the office. You'll be glad you did. We believe that leaning on professionals is how we get ahead. Check out the program notes for more information. Okay, guys, we have a Spiccato. I brought giant dice.
Hey.
Yeah, in different colors. How would you use giant dice?
Well,
These ones are from the dollar store.
There is a something that Josh Block taught us.
Uh-huh.
I forget what he calls it, but I just call it the dice game or the die game. Well, I initially called it the die game, and then people started saying, "Wait, who are you killing?" He's like, okay, fine. I guess can't be technical about the fact we're using one die, but whatever. So yeah, the idea is you roll the die. Mm-hmm. And whatever number it lands on, the amount of body parts you put on the floor. Uh-huh. And it's a way of engaging balance, and then you can also extend it towards form if you get into groups. But so yeah, if you place a 5, then students could place down maybe their foot, their knee, their elbow. I discourage using their tongue, but that's yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
So, yeah, it's gross, but kids are kids. So
kids are kids.
But
don't lick the floor.
Don't lick the floor. That's not one of my rules. But anyway, so it's a way of
keep your tongue in your mouth.
Balance, because that's something that especially young kids, even if they aren't trying to fall on top of each other, it's something they're still working on.
Yeah, and I've heard that that's something that is lacking in our generation today because they're not getting enough exercise. So their sense of balance isn't being properly formed.
Activated, yeah.
Yeah, so I love that game too, and I play it. Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A game that, or a way that I use them that I found helpful. I have my kindergartners this year started so young. I had so many that were still 4, and more than half hadn't been to school before. So it's been quite a journey this year. So, oh my gosh, I just had so many kindergarten criers, like for everything for the first semester. So, like when we would play a game, if not everybody got a turn, they would just be devastated and they would burst into tears and they'd be unable to function for the rest of class. So the way I solved it was I got my dice out and I rolled them, and then I said, all right, whatever the number is, that's how many turns we're going to take. And then we'll play the game another day if you didn't get a turn. And it like solved it. So,
but,
yeah. Yep.
Do you roll it, or does one of them get to roll it?
One of them rolls it.
But then I didn't get a turn to roll.
Well,
Well, Zoe.
Tough cookies, Zoe.
Life.
Yeah. Well, but I do you pick stickers. So I look for a good listener. Nice. Yeah. And I put a sticker on them and they get to pick their instrument first, or they'll get to do a special job. So it was a you pick person.
I would love to do a Keith Terry body percussion. Like, this is your rhythm brick.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's right. Jonathan.
What did he call those? Do you remember?
It was a rhythm brick.
A rhythm brick?
I think.
Yeah, and then he had body percussion for every number.
Yeah.
That was really good. That's a good idea. And then you can do like 5 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I like that. Ooh, I'm stealing that.
I think that
with the older kids, you could use it for composition, just as a way to have random things, but just to kind of understand the idea of writing notes down. And so you assign, 1 is your tonic, and then all the way up to 6.
We don't want that diminished chord. No.
And then, or what you do is you have it, and then like you write out your chords, and then like you set a set of notes, and the kids have to pick a note out of that. Maybe. Cool.
Nice.
I like.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like too. Well done.
Boom.
Who'd have
Shall we
thunk?
sing?
Yeah, let's sing.
So,
What'd you bring, Zoe?
What did I bring?
Round of the week. You brought your.
Oh wait,
song
I
in
did bring
Spanish.
something. I forgot already.
You did. You sent it to us.
I did.
From mamalisa.com.
Yes. So this is,
Companero.
yes, a familiar tune to the tune of Frere Jacques
In Espanol.
in Espanol, and I'm wondering, is it with? There's no Enya written,
see the tildes. Yeah.
so
Companero.
But did they just forget it?
Companero,
Companero, duerme ya, duerme ya. Toca la campana, din don dan, din don dan. Companero, companero, duerme ya, duerme ya. Toca la campana, toca la campana,
toca la
campana,
toca la campana, din don dan, din don dan.
I like it.
yeah, and
That's awesome.
if you'd like to correct our
Our
pronunciation,
Espanol.
Give us
we're all
grace.
learning.
Give us grace, guys.
PBR. I know.
Awesome. That was cool.
That was cool.
Zoe.
I like it.
So Zoe, where can the peoples find you on the Twitters?
You can find me at Ms. Kumagai.
You can find me at Finny
You
Vappa.
can find me at Mr. Keehmer.
And you can find me at Mr. Seligman, MrSeligman, on Twitter or Instagram. You can also follow us at for Chaotic Harmony on Twitter at CH Classroom, also on Instagram, also on Facebook. And of course, once again, guys, you can email us at chaoticharmonyclassroom@gmail.com. Thanks, guys.
Embrace the
Bye.
chaos.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
The Chaotic Harmony podcast is a joint project between Crystal Pridmore, Jonathan Seligman, Zoe Kumagai, and Marc Keehmer. You can find us online at chaoticharmonyclassroom.com. You can email us at chaoticharmonyclassroom@gmail and let us know what you think. Give us feedback about what you would like to hear in future episodes. We're on all the socials. Find us on facebook.com/chaoticharmonyclassroom. You can find us on Twitter at CHClassroom, Instagram at Chaotic Harmony Classroom, and you can even find our episodes on YouTube. Chaotic Harmony is the name of our channel. Special thanks to Bryan Pridmore for his help with production and equipment. www.pridmoria.com.
Welcome to Chaotic Harmony. This is episode I have no clue, but we are going to be talking now. Let's do it.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Outtake number 1. Yeah. Let's do it.
Oi.
All right. Welcome to Chaotic. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I looked up and I could.
Chaotic Harmony.
What? You want me to slow down? Is that what you want me to do?
No, I was
Welcome
like,
to Chaotic Harmony.
No.
I
Do you
was
want me
like,
to slow down?